Welcome back to the channel. We're back at it again. Hey guys, I'm back. We got some new stuff in the shop I want to show you guys. We just got something in that I am excited to work on. This is a 1964 Impala, all matching numbers. Even the motor is the matching numbers motor that came out of this car, that's in this car. So we're going to get ready to do a full restoration on it. And actually the interior has already been done. Man, this interior is super nice, very clean setup. Even the CD players in the glove box, which I really like, is something out of the way. Can't really see it. I mean, everything, this is all original. I mean, of course the seat color didn't come this color, I don't believe, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know too much about 1964, but I do know this is an iconic vehicle. Two-door with the vert, can't find that everywhere. But today we're gonna go ahead and work on this 71 Impala. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this Mini Cooper sunroof in. We're gonna take 3 inches off all the way around, and we're gonna put it on top of the 61 Impala. So guys, y'all stay tuned to this. I'm gonna show you step by step of how to do this. You do have to have a little common sense to get this done, but if you can follow some of these steps, you'll be able to do it yourself. All right guys, before we get ready to start doing the cutout on the roof, we're gonna go ahead. I haven't explained what we're doing on this car. So this car has a backstory. It's been passed around about 4 or 5 shops, but now she has made it to the right spot to where it's gonna get done. So as you can see, the interior has been completely ripped apart, which I hope I have all the pieces to put it back together. But first and foremost, biggest thing that's happening to this thing, this motor coming out, and we're gonna put a 5.3 in it. And it's gonna cams, headers, all that good stuff. So pretty much after we get ready to cut this roof out, the motor is gonna get ready to be put in. Then we're gonna do the body work on the car. It's finished. We're gonna go ahead and finish all of the body work on the car. Most of it has been done so far, but I still need to go back and make sure, put my final touches on it and get it prepped and ready for paint. And then we'll tackle the interior. So this is gonna be a pretty lengthy project, but again guys, if y'all follow along, I'm gonna teach you how to do this. I told you I got the magic sauce to make this thing right, and if y'all wanna learn how to do it, you can follow along, follow on the videos, and this is gonna teach you how to do everything. The trunk is in good shape. Even the guy who ever did the body work on it, he actually did a really good job on the body work. I'm not gonna knock his body work at all. He really did a good job. But guys, when y'all get people to do y'all's work, make sure that he's trustworthy and that he's gonna completely fulfill the job and do it right. So now here, these nuts and bolts, we're gonna make sure this thing gonna be right once you leave, because this is the only shop this is gonna go to before she hit the street. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I'm telling you, don't want to miss this one. All right, so first plan of action here, we're going to take 3 inches around here. And that's the reason why we're going to do that is because, let me get back here. The mounting, the original panoramic roof mounts here. So you see, it's about 2 inches. It's about 2 inches in between here. So I'm going to go an extra 3 inches just to know I got enough meat to save when I get ready to put it on the roof. So we're going to use this right here, which has already been measured up, and I'm going to hand it to my trusty assistant. She's going to go ahead and show you guys how to lay this thing out. Sorry, wifey a little left-handed right now, so it's a little difficult for her to do it like this, but I know you can do it. Come on, baby, you got it.
They say lefties do it right.
Well, come on, let's see if you're going to do it right.
Just like that. Right?
Yep, hold it up to the end. Now you're going to do is slide it down. There you go, just like that. That's all right, you can keep going. That's all right if you get off.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's all you want to do, just like that. Ooh, I didn't know how challenging it was to be left-handed.
Sure is. Pushing it the other way.
That's fine. All right, guys, I'm gonna set y'all up on hyperlapse, so and then we can get this thing marked out. There you go. Good job. Good job. But all you want to do is make sure that's pushed up to the edge real tight, and then all you're doing is slide it down. Now you got the groove. How you like that?
Yeah. Got it going on. So this is exactly where you're going to be cutting
Yeah,
it.
and this is a straight edge, so it's keeping that line perfectly straight. So no matter how you
Jacked up like cut?
yeah, now when you get to the when you get to the curve, just leave it, because I'm gonna have to freestyle that cut right there, because that's a straight edge and you can't do a straight edge around the round edge.
Right.
Because you see, you got your straight edge here, you got so much gap, and you see how it gets bigger and bigger. So and then that dimension is gonna change. So we're gonna have to freestyle that. With this, man, just go ahead and protect your eyes. Just get you some eye protection. And go ahead and throw you on a little dust mask so you're not getting all the metal shavings in your nose and in your mouth and all that stuff. So just throw that on and protect yourself so you can live a little longer. So let's go and hop to it. Flipped over the roof skin, so now you can see that. See, none of the blade went all the way through, so we're gonna have to score it on this side also to get the roof loose, and then we're gonna get ready to put it up on top of the car, so and then we can measure it out too as well and get that cut. So let's not waste no time. Let's get to it. Okay, so now it's gonna take a little persuasion to finish breaking off all of the wells and stuff. Make sure that everything is cut. It took a little while to get this off, but we finally got it. Now, this next part though, you can see I got a little stuck right there. Come on. So I left a little bit right there. You get hung up on little stuff like this, so you probably have to recut it. All right, there we go. Now, very important, very important. Take your marker and you want to write on it front and back, because if you don't know, I'm not for sure. It could be, you could spin it around to be the same, but I want to know that this is the front of the car. And then we're gonna go and put back over here, because what could happen, I can't even spell today. So we got back there and we got front there. Because what could happen is you put it in backwards, and then when you get ready to put your sunroof in and you want to hook controller up, the controller gonna be in the back. You want it in the front, so go ahead and mark that just to be sure. So the next part is very crucial. So we're gonna throw this up over here like so. Now, as you can see, the original roof line and the Mini Cooper roof line, as far as the cresting of the roof, this is have a bigger crest than this one. This has a slight crest. So the plan is, I gotta trim this a little bit. The plan is to put the roof, slide it under in here, and then we'll weld it onto the roof. So it'll be a little bump, but you can fix that through the body work, so it'll look all one piece. I've seen a lot of people do it, and you can tell that this was an add-on piece, but you take your time on the body work and do it right, you won't be able to tell at all. So that's what we're going to work on now. So this is the very important part, is measuring, finding center on the original roof, then finding center on here, then lining it up, make sure the back is lined up, so and then it'll be in here true. Measure 3-4 times, however many times it takes, until you get the measurements right, and then you only got one shot at this. Well, you got two. If you cut too much, you're done. So best bet to cut as less as possible, just so you don't overcut and then you'll be screwed. You'll be asking somebody to weld your roof up unless you know how to do it yourself. So let's go ahead and let's get this thing lined out, and then we'll come back and I'm gonna show you, and then we'll cut the roof out. So when you're measuring this out, get a little flexible tape measure, one that can be bent because of the contour of the roof, so you know you're getting your measurements right. So I'm gonna go down here and do left to right, and then we're gonna mark it around and then get ready to cut it. All right, so now after you get the line, make sure 3-4 times that it's right. So now all I'm gonna do is take this line and go in 1 inch, because I want my metal to slide up underneath here. Dang. I want my metal to slide up underneath this lip here, and then we'll weld that to the car. So then the bottom part, what's gonna be holding the sunroof, you know, it'll just bolt right in like it was from the factory for the sunroof part, and then we're just gonna have to do the body work on the outside. But let's go ahead and let's focus on getting this cut, and then we will probably do the body work on this tomorrow. So we're just gonna get this cut out and set it in place, and then we'll come back tomorrow, weld it up, and do the body work. A minor change that we did that I noticed last minute, I'm glad it happened to me. So here's originally where we had it at first, right here. Now, if you look under here, it would have been right here. This is crested real hard here, so we're about right here. So now this piece don't have the same crest to it as in the inside. So what I had to do is slide this back. So we went back about 1 inch, and now that's gonna put us about right here on this flat area where we need to be. In the back, see, we still good because we got a lot of more flat area here. But if we would have did it here, we would have had a hard trouble. So also look at little angles like that, as far as not trying to get it on the main part of the bend. So now we good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out like that. So I'm gonna learn you boys something today. I'm gonna learn you guys a little something today. So we're gonna go 1 inch all the way around. So all I'm gonna do is take this. If you can see, my tape measure a little wore out, so I'm gonna do it on here. So I'm gonna take 1 inch off of this right here, and then so I got it marked. So all I'm gonna do is cut that off, and then I'm gonna go around that line I just placed to make my guide to mark that line out, so it'll be somewhat, you know, straight. So then I'll be able to slide my metal underneath it. But I'll show you how to do that. All right, so here go my little 1 inch off the paint stick that I cut. And all I'm gonna do is set it up here on this line, right here. Right, so I'm just gonna drag it and trace it like that. So you trace that around, all the way around, just like that, you'll get your 1 inch mark. Remember, we're not using this line no more because that was too far forward. So now we're just using this inside line, and all we're doing is tracing it out just like that. And this is what we're gonna cut. We're keeping this, we're cutting this. All right, so I know it's hard to see this, but this is the old line that we're not using no more, and this is the new one. So as you notice, I got it in place. This line goes under, it's gonna be enough to go up underneath. Now it's gonna be a lot of trimming that you're gonna have to do, but again, I apologize for this little mistake here. It really wasn't no mistake because I didn't do it, but this is why I want y'all to pay attention and also check for yourself to make sure that no obstructions is under there when you're getting ready to cut this thing. It's very important that these lines under here, that you're leaving enough room for it to go up under here. If it don't, you're screwed. So now I'm happy with it. I got it up here. I see what it looks like. And like I said, it's gonna be a lot of trimming, but after I get the main cut, I'll be able to keep test fitting until I get it in there right. And then we're gonna weld this bad boy in here and do the body work. And the body work is gonna be pretty simple because I don't mind doing body work, because that's the main part of this project and the art piece. So body work is an art. So man, let's go ahead and let's get to it. Y'all already know the deal. Let's get to work. Just like that, the roof is missing. So now I got to pull this piece out of the roof and then put on that piece. Okay, so plan of action now. So the plan is to put this top piece on top of this roof. But now, as you see, that after getting the roof cut out, it's two pieces. So that means, let me go inside. I can show you a better look. So that means I need to take about 1.5 inches off all the way around, so this can fit under the roof flat. So, and then I can weld the bottom. I'm just gonna tack weld the bottom here, and then I'm gonna put sealer all the way around it just to be on the safe side that it don't leak or anything, which I doubt it will, because the panoramic roof has a good seal that runs into here too as well, and it bolts in on all these little spots here. So I'm just doing that for extra support. But and then on the outside, once this gets up here, once this end sits on the bottom of here flat, then we're gonna weld it. But I'm gonna do all of this off camera because it's gonna be really impossible to try to record all of this, cutting that out all the way around under the bottom and actually trying to record it so y'all can see it. So pretty much I explain it when it's done, and you'll actually get a better idea of it when it's finished. So let me go upstairs. I'm gonna go up and show you what it actually looks like. I'm gonna line it up a little bit. But she came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. We actually left a lot of more, I'm gonna say a lot of meat. So there's a lot of meat left to be able to slide underneath and get that extra support that we need before we weld it. So I'm pretty happy with it. And here it is from the top view. She's gonna look magnificent when it's done. Can't wait to put the roof in. So we just got a little bit more to do. So yeah, I didn't get as far as I wanted to with this. I've been working on this for approximately about 5 hours. So that's definitely a good start for today, but I'm gonna end this video here. But when we come back, again, this is gonna be already set in place. I'm not gonna weld it until you guys be here to watch that. So guys, just like that, this video is over. If y'all haven't done so already, follow me on Instagram at These Nuts and Bolts. And like always, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button and smash that subscribe and come on and join the These Nuts and Bolts family. So guys, see y'all later.